guys, today we are here to play TBR Co. March edition. So before we actually get into the March TBR, let me show you the books that came out in my February TBR and tell you how I did. So these were all the books that I got in my February TBR. I read 3 of them, DNF'd 1, and I'm in the middle of 2 others. My wrap-up will be out soon, so make sure you check that out. I'll link it up below and down in the description once it's up, so you can go and check out which of these books I actually read. Okay, so now for the books I'm going to read in March. Here's the board. She looks exactly the same. So you've seen her, you know her. If you don't, go check it up somewhere or down somewhere. Go check out my February TBR where I introduced you to the game. I told you what everything here means, so you can be caught up, and then come back and watch this video. Just really quick, I decided to add one new rule to the game, and that is the books that I didn't read in the previous month go into my TBR jar twice. So the 2 books that I didn't get to in February are here, each of them twice. So let's get right into the first roll for the month of March. I found a way to film bird's eye view, so hopefully this works out better than last time and you can actually see the entire board. Let's just get to our first roll. So that's 1 and 5, that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A free space, so I basically just get to choose whatever book I want. Woo. Free spaces are always a blessing and a curse at the same time. They're a blessing because I can choose whichever book I want, but they're a curse because choosing from my entire TBR just a random book was always a really big struggle. But for this free space in particular, I decided to go with The Diviners by Libra Bray. I started the audiobook on Scribd, then it was removed from Scribd, so then I got it on Audible, and I started it on Audible again, but I'm just a little bit through and I stopped so I could get to the audiobooks I had to get through for February, so I'm just counting it as my March TBR audiobook. I think everybody knows, but The Diviners is kind of like a paranormal mystery following a bunch of characters, I think, set in the 1920s. The last book in the series just came out, so hopefully I can finally get through these books. A little bit late, but better late than ever. Second roll. That's 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. TBR Star Jar. TBR Star Jar. Star Jar TBR, this thing. So let's just move to Joanna over there and she'll choose a book from this jar. As I've said, the books that I didn't read last month have been added to this, so let's just take one little jar and see what's getting added. So shuffle, 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 shuffle. I have a blue star. Again, the colors don't mean anything, they're just random, so let's see what I got.
If I could open this. There you go.
Okay, this is a bit of a big book, but okay. I got, let me finish unwrapping it. Okay, I can't finish unwrapping it, but it's The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness. Let me go get it. Here she is. I started this book once and I only got like 10 or so pages in. I'm not sure why, I think I just wasn't in the mood. Also, I have this really nice edition that I think I got in the UK. I think I got it at a secondhand bookstore actually. I don't know how I came into contact with this edition, but it's really nice. And the rest of the books are really hard to find, or they are a bit more expensive in these editions. So that's why I haven't gotten to this yet. Actually, also it's really long. But the movie is coming out not soon, but soon-ish. So it's probably time I get to this. Third roll. So that's 3. 1, 2, 3. That's Story Cubes. 4 of them, Jesus Christ. Okay. Let me just remind you what the Story Cubes are. So basically, just all these. And I'll have to pick a book that matches whatever dice I get. So let's just take out 4. That's 2. 3, I throw it across the room, 3 and 4. How am I gonna get a book to match 4 Okay, let's roll them. Okay, so we have fish. Okay. We have I forget what this is called. I know what this is. A beetle? Yeah, I think this is a beetle. Looks like it, at least. So we have two animals. Then we have some kind of lantern, I think. So this is screaming like adventure to find weird animals, but I don't think I have any books like that. And we have a question mark. I have no idea. Okay, so I really just struggled trying to pick the book to go with these cubes because I have two animals. One is a bug, the other one is a fish, but two animals. Then I have a lantern, and I have, oh god, I have a question mark. So I was just staring at my shelves like, I don't know what to pick. And then I saw Annihilation by Jeff Vandermeer. I always get Jeff Lemire from Saga and Jeff Vandermeer confused. Doesn't matter. Annihilation. So my edition at least has a bug on the cover. And I wasn't really sure what this book is about, but I was reading the back. And it's about a expedition to somewhere area X. It's just nature everywhere. And these humans go and explore. So I think this is perfect. There's a lot of nature. There might be bugs. There's a bug there. There might be fish. Fish are in nature. It's an expedition, so like maybe they need a lantern because there's no light and they need to be able to see at night. And they don't really know what they're going to find, so a question mark. I think this is brilliant. I think I'm really good at picking these books from my story cubes. If you can think of a better book for these cubes, please do let me know down below, but I just saw this and it made sense in my heart. Fourth row, we have three. 1, 2, 3. Another TBR star jar. So we'll be taking another star out of here. Another TBR jar book. So I'm scared. Okay, let's
Shake, 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 shake.
Ooh. Oh, that's a really badly made star. Okay.
Oh my god, I'm terrified. It's even worse when... This is very stressful, okay.
Ooh, The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. I'm terrified to read this book. Terrified. It's, first of all, I have this shit edition. I have this mass market paperback. It's, in this edition, how many pages? Almost 500 pages. And it just seems really daunting. Like, it seems like the writing will be really flowery and it'll be super like magical realism-y. And I love magical realism, but it takes me a really long time to read. And this is just one of those books that I think I'm going to love, so I just keep putting it off, because if I don't love it, I'll be really sad. This is going in my March TBR. And one last row, hopefully. That's 4. Here you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and another free space, so I'll just pick another random book. That was pretty nice. That was fun. And that was my last roll. That went a lot better than last time. It is a free space again, but I'm gonna go with the book that was from my February TBR. So you'll get to see one of the books I didn't read. And that is There Will Come a Darkness by Katie Rosepool. I'm dreading adding another physical book to my TBR because those are usually the ones that take me the longest to read. I usually read, especially audiobooks, a lot faster. But I actually have an arc of this book, even though I also have a finished copy, and I really want to review it. And my NetGalley thing feedback ratio is like 6% because I just started reviewing and then I had a lot of books. I need to read this. I'm also just generally really excited for this. It's a big cast of characters, Hopefully there'll be really like good dialogue and good relationships between them. I'm really excited. I also want to get to a readathon this month. It's the Blacklist readathon. I'll have a separate TBR for that coming out. I don't remember when the dates are, but here are the dates. They'll be coming out like the day before, and I'll be vlogging the Blacklist readathon. Excited! And none of the books that I have for that TBR are in this TBR, so RIP me. So these are the books that I'm going to be getting to in March. Hopefully I'll be able to get to all of them. If not, into my TBR jar they go. Let me know if you want to buddy read any of these books. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and I'll see you next time. Bye!